Hey there, and welcome back to another van build episode. This one's probably going to be shorter than the rest of them. It is already Tuesday night, so today and maybe a little bit during the day, during the week if I have some time, is all the time we're going to have, but we're going to try to get this finished as much as possible tonight. Probably not going to get to actually doing the drawers, but the plan is to get the whole framing done and the countertop on so that it's usable. One caveat, however, is the butcher block countertop stain. It says it's supposed to be put on in like room temperature, 72 degrees, so might have to do that inside the house, even though it's slightly colder than that inside. But hopefully we should be able to get it done because I have a trip planned to Utah this coming week. So going to be making some more videos of actual van life and not building anymore. So I'm really excited to get those out to you guys. So stay tuned. All right, so we brought everything outside here on our workbench. So we're going to go ahead and put together this section with the shelf cabinet and the two drawers slides in place. Probably not going to get the drawers done today, but we need to put this section together so we can put it back in the van and then get the whole thing secured to the van floor and to the walls so it'll be permanent. So this is the cabinet right here. We've got our two shelves in place, and now we're going to be working on the drawer that goes here. Of course, this should be standing up that way. As you saw in the time lapse, we used wooden dowels to attach these shelves. Now we just need to make the drawer, put in the slides, and then this piece can go in the van permanently. After hours of building, we've finally got this cabinet here completely finished. We cut out our cabinet door that's going to go over these shelves, and then this is the face for this drawer we'll put in a little bit later. We're just letting the glue dry here. Then we got to cut one more piece of wood down here, but that can be done at any time. And we've got our first working drawer in the van. So really excited about that. It's the first drawer I've ever built, actually. So glad it turned out well. Well, winter is back, everybody. We got about 6 inches of snow the other day, and I'm excited about it. We've got our this left side of that countertop cabinet finished, and so we're going to be permanently installing this, securing it to the van so that it doesn't move when I drive. So here we are. We've got the countertop on. It still needs to be trimmed. We need to trim about 2 inches or so off, maybe a little bit less. So we only have a 1-inch overhang. It fits well, other than the fact the whole thing is off by like 1/2 inch. And so now we have a gap in between this wall and this cabinet, which is great. I don't know. Gonna have to brainstorm and see what we're gonna do about it. Okay, so I bit the bullet and ended up unscrewing the whole thing from the floor and redid the holes, pushed it in some because it was just slightly like a 1/4 inch too far this way. So if you can see there, we've got much less of a gap, and most of that gap is just because that piece of wood is warped. I don't know if you can even tell that on video, but it is what it is. So we got that fixed. Now we have to trim down this so that it'll actually fit in the space, and we're trimming it down to exactly 42 inches. Well, that is it. The countertop is in, and we have trimmed it down. So now we've only got an edge of overhang. Kind of have a feeling I'm gonna hit my hip on this one of these days, getting out of bed or something. We've got this whole thing secured to the floor, but I need to go buy some longer screws to drill in those back supports into the metal frame of the van to hold it to the back. Alright, so we also just installed ourselves a latch on this drawer here, so can close and hopefully it won't open. And as you can see, we got some stuff in there right now, and that is our fully finished utensil knife drawer. Alright, so I think this is going to be the last thing we do in this video. I am unfortunately not going to have enough time to oil and stain the countertop, but I am going to install it. I'm going to screw it in, and we're going to use it anyway. And we'll just have to wait for warmer weather to get it oiled and stained. So right now we're going to go ahead and screw in our countertop to the frame that it's sitting on, and then that's going to be all for this week's video. Alright, so we got everything done that we're going to finish for this video. As you can see, we got our drawer in there, and there's our countertop, unoiled or stained. So that's going to be the end of today's video. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one.